Here in the Field Service app, we just completed this work order line item. The appointment is also completed, but guess what? When we went out to the truck, there was a nail in the tire. A whole nail in the tire. And actually, we can create a case for the asset in the mobile, but not in Field Service. That's a limitation. In the future, we could create a custom button with a screen flow that could actually create it from here, but for now, we're gonna actually go back. And from here, we should be able to open in Salesforce. Now, from the Salesforce mobile app, we will be able to create this case. So we're going to scroll down. Under related, we have cases. Oh, that was a test one, sorry. We're actually going to create it right now. So go to new. This is going to be an asset case. Here we go. Nail in tire. Nail probably picked up during service appointment. The issue type is mechanical. Severity, it's critical. I can't move. Tire is completely flat. I'm in 1. Reported by the tech. Service appointment is this latest one. The work order is this one. I'm not changing any of that, but I am making this high priority. Contact name, I'll put myself. I don't know any of the shop information, or if there even will be a need for a shop, but we're gonna change the origin to in the field, and that's it. There we go. So now we have a case created for the nail that's in the tire during the service appointment. I'll meet you back in the office. Alright guys, we're back in the office as the service manager. Right now we are looking at the asset issue queue. Whenever an asset case is created, it comes into this queue for the service manager to take care of. We're going to look at everything, make sure everything is okay. All good here. Alright, so we can see the nails in the tire. This, we're going to need to do a repair work order, which we have a custom button for. So we created this just to keep the service manager focused and just putting in what they need to get this taken care of as soon as possible. So here, send tech to fix the flat for today. We're going to say it's approved just to save some time. And service territory and work type are actually required to help us later on. This is unplanned maintenance. Service territory, make sure that it shows up in the field service console at 1 a.m. That needs to be 1 p.m. Sorry. Oops. There we go. Alright, and the work type actually creates the service appointment automatically. So this will take a second. There we go. Click into it. This is the new one with the service appointment automatically created. So now we're actually able to go into the field service console. Beep, boop. There we go. Alright, so we're going to pretend that we have more than one service tech, but because this is a demo org, we don't. So we're just going to give this to the same tech that's out in the field. Technical difficulties, it's fine. If this was a different one, this is exactly how you would do it. You would just drop it in to their schedule. There we go. And we can click into it, see all of this, make sure it's good. Now I'm actually seeing that this is scheduled for a 3-hour block, which Come on, a plug. A plug shouldn't take that long, so we're gonna drop this down to 1 hour. And we gotta change the time, so it's scheduled for 9:02. That'll be 10 a.m. if it's 1 hour. There we go. Save. And that's it. Now it's scheduled. Now we're gonna send out the service tech, get him to actually fix the flat. So he's in here. He's working on this right now. There we go. And record updated. Now let's say he finished it. We're going to change this to completed. There we go. And there we go. That's it. He's ready to move on to wherever else he's being called. Alright guys, now we're back as the service manager in the office. We know that the service appointment that we sent out, service tech that was going to fix the tire, already completed that service appointment. They're back in the office. So we can go ahead and just mark this as closed, and it was resolved. If anything else would have happened, if it needed something else, like another, like if it needed to go to the shop, then we would have to set an appointment for that. If the vehicle is no longer running, then we would retire the asset. But it's good. We resolved it, fixed that tire, and now we're ready to go. All right, guys. So right now we're looking at a work order that was semi-recently completed. This is just for testing, so it's fine. Let's say this customer called our account executive and they had a customer complaint. They said that the technician was just very rude. So when we're in the work order, we can go into the related list. There's no cases right now, so we're going to create one. We could also, by the way, from the global actions. Oh, never mind. I took it out. It can be added from here though, if it needs to be. So new customer service case.
Alright, let's say this customer said, was a rude technician. Description, wouldn't do a simple task. Listing a separate one. Internal comments, you're going to see it whenever we're finished, but it's not going to save on the record. It'll save in the chatter. So, wouldn't agree to extra relate them. So we can put our own comment here. My customer won't be able to see it in case we actually do share this, or share cases with the customers on a portal or something. This is in progress because we're on the phone with them right now. I forget which account this is. I think it's animation. Oh, he's origin on the phone. She called right after the appointment. So here we are. Case reason. Okay. And that's it. Save.
So it'll show up here, or we can click here. So here you see internal comments is blank because it actually goes into chatter. There we go. So from here, if the account executive is actually able to fix whatever problem is going on, they wouldn't be able to fix this. I mean, change the status here. They would actually have to do it from here. Select close status. This is a path associated with the record type because there's 3 case record types. So they could put resolved or another appointment scheduled. We're actually not there because in this case, it was actually escalated. This customer was not happy with the account executive, so we actually need to escalate. And because I'm the highest person in this org, just escalating it to myself. It's fine. There we go. So now it's been escalated. So the status is now escalated, and this escalated check mark is true. And this is used for reporting and automations later. So now that it is escalated,
I'm going to show you a really cool thing that we came up with. It is a custom object. So from this case, we can actually go to the work order. It's already completed. It's fine. We're going to scroll down and we have this retention offers related list. This is a custom object that we made and it's to prevent customer churn. So anytime a customer is not happy with something for whatever reason, we can try to keep them with an offer. So because they wanted free work done, um, and they were rude to our tech, I'm not going to offer free service. I'm going to offer a discount. I'm going to say discount of, let's say 15%. That feels generous. For next, routine cleaning. Boom. Expiration date at this point, and this was May 5th when this was going on, this would actually work. But today is the 4th. So we're actually going to say the 6th of June. This is new. Whenever I send it out, I'll choose proposal sent. So right now, I'm just going to create it. And there we go. There it is. So we can click into it. We can add any notes if we want. And from here, we can actually send it. All right, say we sent the proposal. They accepted it. And we're moving on. Accepted. Once it's accepted, this retention success field becomes true. This is also used for tracking. We're trying to keep track of the effect that these retention offers are having on our customers. Are they sticking around because of them? So this goes to true, and we're actually going to go back into the case. I believe it was this one. Yes. All right, so this one, because they accepted it, we're actually going to have to make the account executive create another work order and appointment and everything else. But we're going to select closed and appointment scheduled. And there we go. That's how we would resolve a customer service case. All right, guys, we are here as the account executive. Um, we're looking at making a Salesforce System Request, which is a case record type. So as the account executive, or honestly as any of the users that can log into Salesforce, you can create this type of case, the system request, for whatever it is that you want. So we're looking at the home page, and let's say as the account executive, you actually want to know the open cases that you have, and instead of having them here, you want a table on this dashboard. So to make that request, you go to the global actions and go to new Salesforce system request. We're going to make this big just because I like it that way. I'm going to request it by this Friday. Um, the low priority request is set as the default for this field for the subject. I would recommend leaving it because if someone disagrees with it, they're more likely to change it. And if they don't agree with it, then it's a low priority request anyway. So I would just leave that. All right, for the description, I want a case, open case, table on home, homepage dashboard. It's gonna be open. I don't have any links. I don't have any internal comments, so I'm just gonna save that. And we can click into this and see what it looks like. There we go. So now I'm going to log out as the account executive and log back in as the admin to show you what it looks like on the admin side. Okay, we're back in the system. We are the admin now, and we're looking at the cases related list for the AC Salesforce request queue. So any Salesforce request that's created goes into this queue, and this is Kanban style. So if I wanted to move this around based on the status, I can move it wherever it needs to go, which I like. Let's say that this one, we're going to make it in progress because that's an easy one. It won't take too long. And there we go. Once it is completed, or if there's any issues, then it would either go on hold, or if it's a bigger request, something that needs approval from higher ups, then it would go to escalated. Once it's all done and it's ready, it would go to request implemented. And let's say it's something that does not have approval, we cannot do this. It would go to request denied. And so this is a really good way to keep track of all of the requests that come in and make them as needed. And we can actually add a backlog if that is requested for the ones that are approved, but not right now. So that's for the future if that's requested, but for now, this is good. And that's how you create the Salesforce system request. And actually, I don't think I showed you this. So if I moved it in the Kanban view, it would update this, but from here, I can actually do this. And there we go.